Great day, everybody. Welcome. This is youbfit tip of the day. Today's youbfit tip is, how's your colon doing? That's right. How's your colon doing? Yeah, you might think it's kind of funny, but it's pretty serious. And why is it serious? Because we're going to talk about your colon. And we're going to talk about colon cancer. And did you know that colon cancer is actually one of the top 3 highest cancers that are out here right now? However, it can be treated and can be prevented by taking certain steps. But we don't take advantage of those certain things. And I have a couple of things I'm going to talk about today. It can be prevented, and 75% of all cases can be avoided by a simple couple of things. In the United States alone, 140 people are diagnosed each year, and over 1 million men and women live with a history of the disease. The beauty is that it can be prevented. And I'm going to talk about 6 to 8 different tips that you can go with in order to prevent that and take care of it. And the reason why I'm really talking about this now is that I had a couple of family members just recently that took a colonoscopy and found out that they had polyps that were able to be eliminated. But guess what? If they didn't decide to take that particular test, they would have never found out, and it could have gone wrong. So it's very important. I cannot stress the fact that you're taking advantage of getting anything that you can to get them eliminated. So the first thing we're going to talk about is obviously taking a colonoscopy. And you want to be able to take it 5, but sometimes the doctor might just say that you have to take it 10 years. Number 2 is to make sure that you maintain a healthy weight. Except for smoking, nothing else has an overall risk factor of cancer and being overweight. Number 3, don't smoke. I don't even think I have to go further with that, because that actually eliminates a lot of other issues that you might have regarding disease. Make sure that you're physically active, because it lowers many of the serious diseases, including colon cancer, and provides a good mental boost. You want to make sure that you drink water. A lot of people say that you should drink a little bit moderately every day, because some people say that, yeah, you can have a glass of wine and that's good for your heart, but that wine or that alcohol may not be good for your colon, so you might be better off not drinking it at all. Eliminate red meat and processed meat, because your body has a tough time trying to digest it, and of course it goes into your colon and it can be negatively affected at all times. So the less red meat like steaks and pork will increase the risk of colon cancer if you eat too much of it, and certainly processed meats is not going to help. You want to make sure that you get enough calcium and vitamin D in your diet. That's good. There's good evidence out here that eliminating putting more calcium and vitamin D in your system actually gives you a better probability of not having colon cancer. You want to consider having a multivitamin with folate. Any multivitamin you should have, because at least it'll take care of a lot of things. A lot of people say, hey, do I really need a multivitamin? But you don't really know what's good and what's bad for you. There might be some things in your body that, hey, you've got plenty of it, but there's others that you don't. So let's take a multivitamin and make sure that it takes care of all the other areas that you may have a little concern with. All multivitamins are not the same, so number 2 is make sure that you get a multivitamin that, number 1, you can rely, and number 2 is going to be able to absorb in your body for the required time. You also want to make sure that you take something so you eliminate the risk of colon cancer. And some of the issues that people have regarding colon cancer is, number 1, as in an older age, you want to make sure that you have your colon cancer treatments at least by the time you're 60. A lot of people should say that it should be at 50. You also have a history of colon cancer, you want to make sure you get it checked out. Inflammatory bowel disease is some issues that people have. You want to make sure it's taken care of there. And last but not least, believe it or not, that if you're tall, you might even have an issue with colon cancer. 5 feet 8 inches or taller for women, and 5'11" if you're men. So you want to have those things taken care of. So there are a lot of other issues that you want to be able to take care of, but colon cancer is one that can be prevented, so take advantage of it. Below, I also did a newsletter that you could take advantage of and really get into the details of this. So that is your youbfit tip of the day. Have a great one, and see you soon.